being at Groundswell has been fantastic. It's so nice to see so many enthusiastic people thinking about regenerative agriculture, thinking about their approach to soil health, their approach to biodiversity as well. There's so many different ideas out there as well. I think there's definitely opportunities for people to be able to include different parts of it in their farming systems. It's been great hearing from some of the speakers at the seminars. There's been some excellent speakers I've listened to from Canada and in the USA as well. And it's really interesting hearing about what their research has been, what their findings have been, and actually how we could go and translate it into agriculture in the UK as well. There's lots of opportunities here. And I've actually just been at a seminar about ultra-processed foods as well, which is really interesting because I think it's more of a challenge for them thinking about how we can get the perceptions to be changed and change the legislation around it. So it's literally covered a huge range of things, but it's really exciting to see what different things farms can do and the benefits they're seeing to the soil and to their agricultural production by making some of these regenerative agriculture changes as well.
Behind us we've got a DD SUMO drill. DD stands for direct drill. In essence, that is a single disc cutting drill, basically designed for fast movement across the soil with very, very limited tillage. The tillage is really in the place where you need it, which is for the seed emergence. But the basic theory of our design is also that we crucially just do not want to disturb any of the structure of the soil. So the disc allows us just to cut the top surface, lay the seed in, move quickly over, less power, less destruction to the top surface and soil, but at the same time we're also incorporating residues as well with the drill. The main core benefits will be the fact that we're not turning or in any way tillaging the soil heavily. And as we all know, if we leave our soil literally as it is, the health will be regained, it will get more oxygen into it, the soil fauna will work better. But as soon as we turn the soil and start disturbing it, there is a place where we go backwards and we need then to complement the soil with nutrients, fertilizers and chemicals. So this machine is giving us the benefit of literally tilling in a seed zone that we only need just to put the seed in. The other part of this which will help with regenerative ag is that the disc is acting as an incorporation tool. So if I have residues on the top surface, those residues are going to get incorporated at the same time as we're drilling. Certainly there's been a lot of conversations about disease-resistant plants. There seems to be a lot going on now on the breeding side of our food, which is a fantastic thing to be happening because hopefully that will mean a reduction in chemicals, which I think we're all wanting to happen, but really don't know how we're going to find our way through that. So that was good news, and that's one thing I've certainly heard at the show on this occasion. This is a very beneficial show for our industry in as much that we cannot sustain our food production in the way that we were doing the job before. Deep tillage, it has its place. There's no doubt about it, it won't disappear, but in general terms, we can get the same results without deep tillage, which means we're reducing carbon release, we're keeping the soil in good order, and we're more like ambassadors of our soil. In the future, I see a very different world in terms of chemical reduction, fertilizer reduction, and more nutrients coming from crop covers and nodes on roots. But it's in its process, it's early days. But my hope is, before my end of my life, I will see that come into real perspective in the industry because it will certainly save money, it will help to save our environment, and I think everybody that eats our food will be that much more comfortable with what they're eating.
Groundswell has been really inspiring. There is so many great ideas out there. There's unique and novel ways of thinking and lots of different things that could be coming to market soon. There's lots of interesting research, so it's really inspiring to see all the work that's been going on and the results from the work as well. Groundswell, I think, is an important part of agriculture going forward because of the regenerative agriculture. Everyone's been talking about it. I know for a while some people have been thinking it's a bit of a buzzword, but actually being able to incorporate these good agricultural management practices into farms, it'll allow them to be sustainable going forward into the future as well.